Hi, Taurus. Welcome back to Net Spiritually Inclined. I'm Net, and I'm back with some general messages for you guys. Of course, these messages will not resonate with every single Taurus who check out this video. That is why I always say take what resonates and leave the rest. I have prepared for this reading off camera, and I would like to ask Spirit to protect me as well as my Taurus viewers and any cross watchers from negative energy during this reading. You will hear me shuffling papers. I have my notes on the side. I am not that familiar with this deck because before I can learn the meanings of one deck, I go and buy more. So you will hear my notes. This is not the traditional tarot deck. So I hope you guys don't mind, Taurus. So I'm going to start your reading. I am using a few different decks, okay? So Taurus, the 4-card spread that you have to start your reading off is the 10 of Air, the Wisdom card, Thought card, the 9 of Earth. So I'm picking up for some of you, Taurus, it could be a time of independence, time to say goodbye to living up to others' expectations. It's time to walk your own path. There's a message here that humans are paradoxical by nature, absurd, self-contradicting. See and know your potential. It's time to grow up and leave home. That's for some of you, Taurus. Spirit is savage, okay? And Spirit is saying the self is whole, which means Taurus, Spirit is wanting to let some of you know that you are in alignment, you are in balance, you are on the right path in your life so far. Spirit wants to communicate to some of you, Taurus, that you are here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from your mistakes. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Listen to your elders. For some of you, it's time to break a cycle. Wisdom is also understanding, loving the whole. So loving yourself, flaws and all, loving your significant other, flaws and all. Knowing and loving the parts of you that you don't like. For some of you, Taurus, Spirit wants some of you to know that you have unlimited potential. For some of you, your road ahead leads to many destinations. Thought creates reality, which is the foundation of consciousness. Spirit wants some of you not to rush your thinking. Be certain. Make sure you have the facts regarding the situation. Thoughts are energy. Energy flows where attention goes. Be mindful of universal laws. Something here about the connection between your conscious and unconscious mind. Being realistic instead of optimistic or pessimistic, which means always assuming the worst outcome for every situation. Good and bad goes hand in hand. Spirit is saying change your mind and change your life. Don't overthink or speculate. Question the critical mind. Spirit is saying that some of you place too much value on possessions. Support a worthy charitable cause. Give away all that is no longer needed. Give without bias or expectation. Heal self by helping others. Spirit is referencing to some kind of skeletons in the closet. So I'm not sure if Spirit is communicating to some of you, Taurus, someone close to you, their skeletons are going to come out the closet. Or for some of you, Taurus, your skeletons could be about to come out the closet. Take it how it resonates. Reverse the roles as needed. Charity begins with you. Address your health concerns for some of you, Taurus, okay? All right, let's use a different deck and let's get another 4-card spread. So we have exhaustion. And then we have contemplation. And then, Taurus, you have after completion and power of the great. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing for this spread, Taurus. Okay. I'm getting spiritual exhaustion for some of you. Character is proven in times of adversity, when it seems like all joy has drained from life. Maintaining hope under hard circumstances can bring exhaustion of spirit. On the ground, air is still, but at a height, the wind blows. At a certain level, a person feels the purifying force of the wind. From this high place, contemplation brings perspective and clarity. The potential for spiritual power is fulfilled. Okay, this speaks about some of you ascending, elevating, not seeing certain things until you get to a specific level in your life. Okay, a situation has been set up for success for some of you, Taurus, but it must be closely attended as it proceeds. Recognize the dangers and the rewards regarding this situation. You know, most of the time with success comes problems. With success comes jealousy, losing people, etc. Okay. The power of heaven is heard in the voice of the thunder. Obey what cannot be changed at present. If you rule with justice, you may learn obedience born of respect. You may earn obedience born of respect. So, for some of you, Taurus, I feel like this speaks of demand and respect. Let's use a different deck and get a different spread, okay? Another 4-card spread. Action. Order. Darkness. God of rain and fertility. So, what I'm seeing in this spread, Taurus, is there's a message here for some of you. You have the necessary baggage on your shoulders to face the new adventure in front of you. Do not fear and keep going without giving the problems of the past too much importance. Learn to organize your ideas, but also to have the courage to abandon them if necessary, to not remain trapped in them. Pause for a minute, meditate, study. For some of you, Taurus, there may be a need to understand what form to give your energy and where to apply that energy. Pay attention and weigh the forces you wish to put into play, because they are like the water. It can irrigate, but in excess, it can cause floods, and in absence, it can cause droughts. So basically, this speaks of nurturing something so that it can grow. So it's like an example in reference to yourself, Taurus, for some of you. Supplying yourself what you need in order for your personal growth is like supplying water to something to help it grow, if that makes sense, okay? Let's use a different deck. Let's do your last 4-card spread, Taurus, okay? Addict. Athlete. God. Child eternal. So, I'm picking up a message here for some of you, Taurus, with the addict card. I'm picking up a message that being an addict, addiction is not limited to drugs, alcohol, food, and sex. This could mean some of you are indulging in gluttony, greed, workaholic, gambling. Spirit is sending a clear message here to some of you, Taurus. Recognize when any external force has more authority over your willpower than your inner spirit does. Perseverance in breaking its hold empowers your psyche, coming into your personal power, being stronger than your addiction, okay? The absence of self-control and internal balance is compromising your integrity for some of you and your honesty. Addiction could be compromising your relationships, your finances, your integrity, your character, or your emotional and psychological well-being for some of you, Taurus. Expression of strength of spirit represented by the power of the body. Strong code of ethics and morality. Some of you, this is what you live by. You have standards. You have respect. You usually try to do the right thing in your life. You know, professional skill level, less important than willpower and strength of spirit. Misuse of strength, false sense of invulnerability, dirty play, lack of honor that compels one to cheat, lifelong dedication to excellence in sports with the strength of spirit. Some of you, Taurus, you could be an athlete. You could work out. You could be addicted to going to the gym or something of that nature. But then it's like Spirit is saying at times, Taurus, some of you use your athletic appearance to intimidate others. Okay, that's for some. That's not for all, Taurus. That's for some, okay? Male dominance, benevolent and compassionate. Okay, so now I'm picking up masculine energy. So this could be masculine energy with this athlete card. And now, because now I'm saying male dominance, benevolent and compassionate, which means this masculine may appear intimidating to a feminine. Okay, so my masculine Taurus, you may appear intimidating to a feminine. But you may mean well, and you could be very kind. At times, I'm picking up for some of you masculine Taurus, there's a feminine that you could be romantically involved with, or that's a feminine coming into your energy that feels that at times you appear to be a dictator or use your physical attractiveness to get what you want without returning love to her. A lifelong of great power used selfishly or selflessly. Okay. And then I'm getting child eternal. So Taurus, I'm seeing that some of you are determined to remain eternally young in mind, body, and spirit. For some of you, Spirit is saying, you know, some of you lack the ability to grow up and accept responsibilities. I'm picking up a feminine Taurus here that Spirit is saying you're very dependent and over-focused on your physical appearance and lack the ability to be reliable, responsible, and to accept the aging process. You know, there's a feminine who's very childish, Spirit is saying, because, you know, she doesn't want to grow up, basically. Taurus, that is what I have for you.